Nothing. Huh. Nothing Fey smelling about here?
I mean, aside from you, no.
Huh. Well, that one, that's a dud. Do you guys know who we should be looking for? Any idea?
No, that's our problem.
We're looking for. You may have seen him in the cave. I didn't, but I saw him here. There's this like bald old sorcerer guy that got away, and I saw him leave the premises of the school and then teleport somewhere. And I assume, there's some issues here. So if we can find him, then we can figure some stuff out.
Huh. He doesn't have like a pet familiar or anything, does he?
Not that I'm aware of.
Huh.
We have the blood of that teacher on him, but that's about it.
Nah, I was thinking of I don't know of any spells that could help us with this. I guess we'll just have to look for him. Do you know what house he belonged to?
Dragon?
I think we believe he's from the Dragon House.
Should probably go check out the dragon house then.
That is where the murder happened. Was in
Did we summon the fairy, or did I miss this?
Yes,
Yeah,
she's
she's
here.
still there.
Okay. Did she say anything?
Yeah, she can't detect any gates nearby.
Could we use the fairy to produce a gate?
I don't
Like
think
sacrifice her to the great gods, and then they open up a gate right here?
she doesn't have any teleportation spells.
Maybe could we talk? Like the other opportunity was to talk to
She can polymorph you.
the Fey teacher. There's that Fey professor. We never actually talked
Should
about one.
polymorph me into a gate? A gate?
Yeah, because do we even know how to get back to that island where we got like the one-use powers?
I mean, we could sail back.
I mean, you do have somebody who was charting everything for your journeys.
Yeah. Mandolin.
So you might have some indication.
How far is it to that island?
It was kind of like in between Altaria and Locktail. It was kind of like in that channel. It was like in almost dead center in the middle.
In a matter of days, how long?
So if I recall, because I totally forgot, because it was that long ago, it was about almost 7-day travel to get from Locktail to Altaria.
Like
So
3 days.
About a 3-day travel, roughly, yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. There's the risk of like going to back in if we get accosted by people or like they try to apprehend us. We don't want to be violent with students. We have no quarrel with, but
You don't want to be violent.
could be. Do you guys want to try talking to like one of the houses is like a Fey one. The professor gave blood to the dragon lady for the study.
Why don't we send?
Maybe they have a gate to the Feywild.
That's what I'm wondering if we ask her. Maybe she has a tell towards it.
I'm
We
going
could probably-
to correct you on that one. She did not give blood to the person. That's why they were wanting to go to the Feywild.
Ah.
Yeah.
If we send in tabs though with the fairy, they might be able to communicate on our behalf without us actually going in ourselves and causing trouble.
So there's still a bubble shield up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
We
it'd be hard
can
to say
pull
you.
through it.
It'd be hard to say you just walked in, but
We have ways in. Well, it's even better because then there's no way he could have got in. He was already in there, so you clean.
yeah, I think you asking with your fairy and being like, hey, like there might be something there where like maybe she'll be more inclined to give us those answers. Like,
Well, especially if we're trying to stop this terrible use of
Mhm.
magic.
yeah,
He killed a friend of hers.
because we could also ask her if she knows about this bald man in the dragon school.
So we're trying to find a gate to the Fey. Is that
Gate to
correct?
the Fae, and if she has any details about this bald man who kind of headed a lot of the research.
We want to stop him from doing experiments on other creatures other than goblins.
Do you have a description of him?
Yeah,
bald?
he's bald.
Male, bald.
That's the problem. He's
Bald, red robe, gold
Yeah, male.
lacing stuff is a symbol.
Got it.
He can walk and teleport, and he can also cast fire magic.
Oh, what color are most people's robes here?
They're all different schools. So red's the dragon school, black and gold is the skull school.
Oh, okay.
And then every other one like purple.
All right. Well,
blue, I don't know.
it's worth it. We
Robes.
might as well head to the Fae school then.
Are they green robes?
Yeah, we'll use our communicator since
Look for the
I
green
can't
robes.
I can't go in without a disguise, so I'm just gonna wait outside.
Can't go in.
Yeah.
What
Because,
do you do?
no, because they're blaming us for the murder, even
I
though we had
see.
nothing to do with it. I would know, and I'd be way more excited if I did have something to do with it, but I didn't. I was gypped.
You got a huge bounty out of it though, didn't you? Or
There's
she wanted a
there's
bounty,
a bounty
on you.
on me.
Bounty
Yeah.
on you.
Actually,
Well, you got a huge bounty on you then.
No,
That's the worst
that
part.
was from before.
That's
Maybe it'll increase my bounty. Ooh, now I'm actually happy.
This
Okay,
will
increase
increase
my
your.
bounty.
There you go. You never found out who wanted that, right? Or who put it on you?
Yeah, there's like a new Kraken which we need to kill because there can't
You're
be
the
a
Kraken.
new Kraken.
Alright.
I can be
You
the
better
Kraken.
get cracking on that.
Yeah.
how about we
there you
go with this? I'll go in. I'll
Mhm.
scout about. I'll see if I can find the gate. If I find it, I'll come back. Ari can polymorph you into a hamster. I can stick you in my pocket, and we could bring you in.
How about a snake?
Totally a snake. Fingers crossed.
Originally, am I also part of the sus group?
You kind of are because you were originally seen with the three of them.
Make good sense.
All right. Tabs, it's up to you.
All right, it's up to me.
Be the hero we need you to be.
All right, I'm a face man yet again. All right. Just pull out my skills here because I'm gonna be needing. Oh God.
Did I end up seeing anyone sus entering or leaving, or like near the edges of the barrier?
No, it appears the whole area is on some sort of lockdown.
All right, you guys know your way around the school. Lead the way. Point this building out to me.
If I could ask, is Yolanda coming back, or Yolanda coming back with us? Okay.
Yeah.
If she can lead the way, that'd be the best.
Yeah.
I am just as I am walking around. So I'll do the glamour for my armor so that it's the like somewhat like going out nice like gambling-ish attire and not like my straight up rogue studded leather.
You guys not have school uniforms?
Not yet, no. We basically talked to one person, and the next person we talked to was violently murdered. It was a very
And you didn't even talk to them. You
And
just
not
went to
even
go.
by me. That's the disappointing part.
yeah.
I missed my chance.
All right.
Well, that's a lot. You talked to some students just to see what was going on.
All right. Let's head to the Fae branch, I guess, of this academy, university,
Yeah.
campus.
All of the above. Yes.
Sorry, what was the school? Was that a city called again?
The city? No, because you're gonna make fun of me.
It's like Lemon or something.
Le Mans.
Yes.
Le Mans,
Le
like
Mans.
with a silent T at the end.
Lemon.
Yes, their mascot is a gigantic lemon. 'Cause, you know, when life gives you lemons, I die inside. So once again, swipe of the key, entering through
guys are
the
cheating.
barrier,
They got keycard access.
pretty much.
Sweet.
So because you guys are with Yolanda and Tialana, they know exactly where the Fae faction is. So you kind of deviate off to the left-hand side and kind of go along the wall of the kind of like City Academy barrier thing. And you follow along the path, and it's kind of like it gets quieter, and it gets more and more, and like it kind of gets that little bit of an eerie feeling in a way. Can you two knock it off? Thank you.
Food me.
Pretty much.
Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who?
So as you guys,
They wait till you just start talking and start being rambunctious again.
sakes. So as you guys are walking along, you start to notice a lot more different plants and like ferns, and then it seems kind of like weird because you guys start recognizing different plants from like tropical regions. So like you, Shoal, recognize some stuff from your homeland, and Mandolin starts recognizing different kind of plants that you would have seen on the mountains. And it's kind of like a weird mixed match of these different plants in one setting. Mm-hmm. And as you walk through, you find a whole like treehouse sort of situation. It's a large freaking tree. Like take the redwood forest trees. It's like that. And that's where the Fae faction is.
So we, just to be clear, because I lost audio for a bit, we went back into the bubble just as is?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys are at the Fae faction at this point. Yolanda kind of gently just taps on the door, and it seems like the tap is very specific. It's a very rhythmic sort of tap. It's not just a generic. It's a very like patterned tap. And then a moment. Another one. And the door opens up. And inside you see a very small, like I'm talking like super small, smaller than Mandolin, older woman. And she's got like the big classic round, googly eye kind of glasses. She's got very long gray hair. She doesn't say anything. She looks at all you guys and just stays silent.
Alright. I am going to I'll try Sylvan first. I'll say, good evening. Is the headmaster available?
She remains silent, but she gives a nod. And just gestures her hand to welcome you guys inside.
Alright, I'll look at you guys, I'm just gonna shrug, and then I'll walk in.
Yep.
Is she leading us, or is she just gesturing for us to come in?
She's just gesturing you guys to come in.
Alright, I guess we'll come in. I'll look about. Does it look like it's like an entryway? What do we got facing us?
So as soon as you guys enter it, you can pick off the smell of like the fresh wood smell, and it's very pleasant. Very dark, dimly lit corridors. You can kind of see everything's laid out in a very like home-style ranch sort of way. Mm-hmm. You do see like a series of doors in one hallway, and it looks like at the end of this hallway is a big common room with a set of stairs going up, assuming to go up again to the rest of the tree.
This is all house in a big tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, might as well probably start heading upwards until we find an office or something.
Yeah, same thing. I'd just be keeping an eye out for like an office at some point.
Okay, so you're still with Yolanda and Tijuana, so they actually just straight up guide you to where the office is, just from their own previous experiences. So Yolanda approaches the second door one more time, gives the same knock as she did prior.
A very patterned knock.
The very patterned knock.
Secret knock.
I would like to attempt to like memorize that knock.
Okay.
As best I can.
Roll me an intelligence.
Intelligence. 10 plus, I think 0. I think it's just flat 10.
You pick a very kind of like the first part of it, but not quite the second part of it.
Yeah.
So, again, a moment passes, and then another one, and then you hear the click. You hear the click of the door open, and before you see a very tall, slender woman with short black hair, and she's got very like sharp features, and she's kind of like in her like an evening gown, like robe situation. And she's kind of like, "What's going on? Like, why are you here?"
Sure, are we here outside school hours?
Yeah. Yeah, you are at this point.
Yeah.
They just let us in to go. They didn't even wake her up. I was like, "Oh yeah, go surprise her." I expected her to be at her office, like waiting for us. All right. I'll say, Well, good evening. Sorry if we caught you at a bad time. I thought you were still in the office.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Oh, I am Tabs of Merrydale, Druid. I was wondering if you could perhaps lend us access to the Fae, if you have a gateway available in your tower.
Was this all in Sylvan or is this common?
It's a Sylvan.
Sylvan so far? Yeah.
She turns to Tialana and Yolanda and, you guys didn't tell? I can't do the portal. I haven't been able to for centuries.
Okay, do you know where the portal is?
There's one right in this very faction. I can't open it.
See, I think others may be trying to open it.
Oh, trust me, I know. I told them I couldn't. Same answer. Told them to go look elsewhere if they wanted to go to the Feywild.
Did you tell them where elsewhere to go?
Told them they'd have to figure it out themselves, because Fae tends to keep their secrets.
Can you describe the other group at all?
Oh, it was just the dragon faction.
Was one of them a bald man?
No, primarily it was Rita and a couple of her students. She said it was some sort of study group that they were trying to initiate.
Rita and a couple of students. Do we know Rita?
Rita was the one that got exploded.
We used to know her.
If one was to look for the Fae in this region, where would be the most likely locations to find it?
Here.
But you said here we do not have access to a portal. I'm looking for a portal. There must be somewhere in this region, old growth forest, somewhere that's closely touched to the Fae where we might be able to get through.
Don't get me wrong. There is a portal here. I cannot activate it.
Can we see it?
We should see if we can activate it, guys. Maybe some of our adventure has, unlocked something within us.
Is it the power of friendship?
Believe it.
So she kind of just rolls her eyes a little bit, and she takes off her robe and then just kind of throws it off to the side. She's wearing clothes! She is wearing clothes!
Just like
you never know with these hippies!
From your introduction, I was just like, excuse me?
She was wearing clothes, but she just kind of throws
kind
her
of
robe off to the side. To be specific, she's wearing like a tank top with shorts.
centuries.
I was about to say, I'm regretting staying outside the city. It's getting exciting in there.
And she just kind of like gestures to you guys to follow her, and she kind of goes down the hall and then the rest of the stairs. Who is right behind her?
I'll be walking up behind her.
I'll be following because clearly doing all the talking.
I'll gesture for you guys to follow me.
Yeah.
So as
I'll
you
keep an
are
eye out
walking
for
right behind her, you notice large scar marks along her back.
Okay.
There are 2 scar marks.
Probably not polite to mention it, but
But she walks up the stairs, and it presumes that you guys follow her. And you keep going. It's a big spiral staircase, and she keeps going. And you can see the different levels that you can stop off, and it seems like it goes into different dorm rooms. There's different common areas. But she keeps going all the way, and it's it's a long freaking walk. You don't realize how high this tree actually was until you got inside. To the very top.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
I was just asking if I could try and figure out what the scars are from.
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
Medicine. Do you want me to roll a roll 20?
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
17. Beauty. So yeah, you realize that they are some sort of removal scar mark. So it seems like she had something there, and it was just completely they're huge. They're gigantic.
Wings?
Yeah.
Skin. Remove the skin.
Yeah, something physical, or are we talking tattoo removal?
No, it looks like she had once a physical appendage that got removed.
And this is on her back?
On her back.
2 real big moles.
Yeah, she just had melanoma.
I was really hoping that you were going to be like super vague and be along the lines of that. You can tell from roll 17 that she had 2 large injuries that may not have healed perfectly. Oh, I learned something today.
Essentially, based on that, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out, like, I guess what she is. Like, if I think she's a fey creature that lost her wings, or like an angel, or something like that. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna like sneak peeks as we walk.
Okay.
Nature?
No, perception.
Can I guidance or not?
You can guidance, I'll allow it.
Oh, okay. 14 is the total.
From what you can tell, she's got very, like, elven features to her. So she's got classic pointed ears, she's got very fair skin, she's got her scars, but she's very, like, well put together as well at the same time, which is what you've noted from the Locktail staffing that houses a lot of the elves.
Okay, and I wouldn't know anything that elves secretly have in their back, say. There's not like flying elves or elves with giant
Maybe she was
horns or
once a
anything.
winged kobold.
Anyways, so you guys make it up to the top. And
What just happened?
the theory that she is a winged kobold.
Oh.
Specifically 3 in the trench coat.
I just
Yeah.
don't hear stuff, and then the conversation carries on.
Yeah.
That's what Brad feels like. Alright, carry on.
Yeah, okay, so you guys make it up to the top, and the top of the staircase is completely dark. So those of you who have dark vision,
I am really utilizing my dark vision right now.
exactly. You're apparently invisible now.
Well, I'm not there.
Oh, you're not there, you didn't know?
I said I stayed outside because I had no way of
never
disguising
mind.
myself. So
I thought you went in. My bad.
it's alright, that's fine.
We don't even know if the portal's gonna work yet, so.
Precisely.
I feel like me, all armored freaking eel man, would have stood out quite a bit, but I'm invisible where I'm at.
I'll get a produce flame going just to give me a little like.
So just don't jump through the portal without me.
And at the same time, she's gonna cast a dancing lights to just light up the room a little bit. And at the end of the room, you see a very similar stone structure that you saw on that one island that you guys had visited. And this is completely new to you. You've never seen this kind of structure, so it's
looks nothing like home.
No, it doesn't. It's a stone archway, and it's got like a little bit of a stone platform that's got an arcane symbol on it. But unlike the archway that you guys saw at the Sacred Rock Island, this one you could just see right through the archway. It's just the wall. It's just the wooden backing of the wall.
The one that we saw before, was it open the whole time, or did we open it when we defeated the beast?
I think it was open the whole time.
It was open the whole time. It was just blocked off.
Uh-huh.
I will spend some time and toss out a detect magic.
I'm just going to try to look for differences in my memory between this one and the one I saw, besides the obvious that I can see through.
You can either roll me an intelligence or a history check. You detect no magic. Aside from, like, faint magic from, like, magic items that may be within the building.
Does she have anything?
She herself does not have anything on her.
I rolled a 19.
19? Okay. So, you do notice that the similarities are very, like, on point. The arcane symbol is the exact same one that was on the
I can't read it, but it's the same.
You recognize, oh, that looks like the same picture. You recognize this kind of like the symmetry of the stone structure is the exact same as the one that was at the Sacred Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And like even the vines and whatnot that are within the tree connecting to kind of like the portal archway thing is kind of like the same sort of vine setting that was at the previous one. So basically, it's like carbon copy. It's just one was on, one's off.
Well, there's definitely a portal. I have no idea why it's not working. That looks like a portal to me. And that's about it. I'm just scratching my chin. Like, that's about the best I got. I'm surprised.
Thinking from my home, I'm gonna look for the on button.
Roll me perception.
And I'm using guidance on that.
My God, imagine if that's all it was. Like literally, there's a switch on the
there's
side.
two vines that aren't connected. Just
2 vines.
And so perception?
Perception, yes.
19.
19? Okay, so you're looking around the archway, you're like feeling like the back of the TV,
Yeah.
and like you're feeling all the little individual stones, all you feel is stone, but you at one point feel what feels like an engraving almost, and you kind of like run your fingers along there. You don't speak Sylvan, do you?
No.
Hey, you have no idea what it says.
Is it kind of similar to Elvish that I might recognize something?
No.
no.
It is strictly Sylvan.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna try reading whatever ruins are on this thing.
So it's not actual ruins, it's just an arcane symbol.
Oh, it's just an arcane symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can tell it feels like flowing.
Yeah, on this
symbols.
one particular stone, it seems like there's one word.
Okay, so I get a word, but I can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
Then I will point it out that I can't read this.
Sure. Where's it at?
Can you get in behind it, see it, or is it strictly
Yeah, like
tight to
the
wall?
stones are like slightly up away from the
Okay,
wall.
you just see my head stuck in the hole, going right here.
All right. I will open my pack here for a second. Make sure I got one.
Just hold on
Inventory.
your phone.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'll use. I'll light a torch. I'm gonna light up one of my torches.
Hey, I don't need to light a torch. I'll just pull up my moonlight sword. It's bright.
Yeah.
Okay, I already lit a torch. It's all good. Get one of these on my pack. I got so many of them. Then I'll hold it up behind. Try to clear the area away. Do I see anything there?
Yeah, so you see the engravings that he was previously touching.
Okay. I'll read out the engravings. What do we got there? My skills are... I think it's under abilities that told me what I can speak.
Yeah, proficiencies in languages. It says,
Oh, proficiency in language. Yeah, so I can do Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Nice.
So you read the one word and it's folium.
Folium.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to keep mumbling to myself. I'm going to stand in front of the portal. I'm going to put my hands out in the most magically way I can, kind of give a jingle to the totems and bone necklaces I have, and then I'll say the word in the most resonant druidic voice I can, and I'll even do a little weather effect using my what's that spell? Druid craft to just do a little lightning effect in the background as I'm doing this.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you an option. You can roll me a performance check
I'll do it.
or an arcana.
I'm going for performance here, so.
Okay.
Now I wish I had
You
some.
weren't even
fancy
casting a
cantrips to do.
spell. You weren't even trying to open it. You were just trying to make it look cool.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to make it look cool. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I mean that's not too good. I got a 9.
You got a 9. So all this is happening. You're doing this all big booming voice. Nothing.
I will say the whole time you're doing this, I am just wide-eyed with excitement, ears going between slightly back and slightly forward, slightly back, slightly forward, just and then just the nothing. I was I'm still waiting though.
I wasn't too impressed by it.
I'm going. Okay,
see your,
next.
excitement thing.
Next chance. Next try. All right, everybody, form a semicircle around this portal.
All right,
And hold hands.
All right.
I'll bite.
And now I'm going to do a druidic dance. I'm going to teach them the word, and it's I need you guys to chant. I go have them chant the word while I do a
This is
druidic dance
exciting
in front
for
of
me.
the circle.
I'm gonna get into this. My guy's just bouncing.
Do an arcana with advantage.
Oh,
Is this what friends do?
The power of friendship.
I'm so glad I'm not there to witness
Yeah.
this, and especially not to participate.
No performance this time? Oh well.
No, our
Really-
counter this
there's
time.
really no difference between them. That's a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Nothing happens still. Off to the side, you do see the professor with Yolanda just standing there going like, what the She approaches you and she's like, why are you saying my last name?
You know what they say, fool him once, shame on you. Fool him twice.
Somewhere in the distance, I'm scowling, not knowing what's going on.
I'll bring her
feeling
over.
the agony.
It's like, is this your portal? Is this your, like, I'll point out where it has the word there.
Yes, my family and I have been guarding this portal for millennia.
Oh, so this is just graffiti?
No, it's to prove that that is ours.
I thought someone just wrote down the password.
The on button.
Hey, tutorial fairy. Can I talk to your tutorial fairy real quick? I don't know if she doesn't seem to know.
How tall is the little lady?
Maybe she knows something.
This
Sure.
is Professor
I mean,
Professor
Ari's here if you want to talk to her.
that's
She's just
what's
kind of hanging out.
So Ari, do you have any idea what's wrong with this portal? So we at least know what we could maybe fix.
Oh yeah, magic's not feeding into it, that's all.
How do we do
So,
that?
like,
Just need to
how
plug in
much
those
energy
lines.
does it need?
All you had to do was ask, but it was really funny watching you guys.
I'll give a bow before, like a dramatic bow to her.
That's part of this entire
Can
campaign.
you be helpful? Oh my god! I'm like saying this in character. Oh shit, she's gonna help! Please!
For a price.
Which is.
I want 3 good berries.
I'll give you 10 or no deal.
You can't just give good berries away. I'll tell you what.
Good berries.
You give me a riddle. If I get it right, you open the portal. If I get it wrong, you get the good berries.
What? This is, I've already made them. Oh no! What happens if are these, okay, if you get it right, we all have to eat these. Alright, tell the riddle.
Throwing a curveball at the DM.
No, it's funny they say that. I actually have prepared riddles, but I don't know if I want to use them.
They're just like, no.
Wow.
I want berries, not riddles.
What is what is round, red, feeds you for a day, and you're about to give me? Good berries.
That's not good.
You can say no. You don't have to.
No, I actually want one. You gave me a task, and now I want one.
Riddle.
I'm watching this fairy's like mind race and explode as being asked for a riddle. And in my head, being like, I thought they liked riddles. Like, this was, it's like, what's going on?
Alright. I have no end, and am the ending of all that begins.
Have no end, and am the ending of all that begins. How many guesses do I get?
3.
All right. Well, let's get the common ones out of the way. It's at nothing.
I'll give him guidance. Now he's a little smarter.
And the end.
I don't know how that works in riddle form, but I'll
All
give him
that
guidance.
begins. I have no end. I am the ending. All
If it wasn't nothing, then I will
Time?
hand her 1 berry. I'm gonna give her 1 berry per guess.
She doesn't even look at you. She just holds out her hand.
have no ending. It's the ending of all that begins. Is it an S? Huh. I need to buy a vowel here. It's So you have no end, but you are the ending of all that
I actually
begins.
feel like I've heard this out of game, but I don't remember the answer. It's a good riddle.
Has no end.
Is it the beginning? Ah. Fine. Give her the good berries.
I'll give her as many good berries as she can carry. I have.
Oh, well then, Master of Riddles, I say as I bow dramatically, please open the door.
Hey, real quick, go first. Could I know the answer, please?
She looks at you. Nope. And eats a good berry.
Did she say the answer? Or that part cut out?
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
She just says no and eats a good berry.
Oh, it says no and eats good berry. Okay. Alright.
So she takes her mouthful of good berries because she's got a pile now that's bigger than she is. She gently places them on the arcane symbol. She stands in the middle of it, and you see the the symbol sort of light up in like this very pale blue. And she doesn't say anything. She just kind of holds her hands out. What are you doing?
Listening to your story?
No, don't eat dog food.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So she's holding her hands out, and the symbol's getting brighter, and it's getting brighter and brighter. And you can see her kind of like tremble a little bit. And she's shaking a little bit more, and she kind of starts falling down into one knee. As you can see, the lights go from the arcane symbol towards the archway, and it kind of like spirals around the archway itself. And then eventually, at one point, she's now finally like on both her knees, and she's like slumped over a little bit as she's struggling. And the faint blue is now bleeding into the actual gap of the archway. You're starting to lose visibility of the wood wall behind it. And then eventually she just kind of collapses down as the portal finally finishes.
I walk up, poke her on the nose, on button.
I'll lean towards Shoal as this is happening and be like, should probably go get Levi.
I just like this idea that
And I'm going to. I'll make myself invisible, but I'm going to Miranda. I'm going to be.
She poofed out of.
Poofed it.
She moved out of the dimension, essentially.
I don't want to spook anyone by being a bullet running through town, so I'm going to cast invisible on myself. But I'm going to dash, bonus action, dash, feline agility my way to Levi.
I kind of wish I hadn't mentioned anything earlier, and you guys all jumped through, and I was just left behind. They had to explain
And
how
now
I
you're
just waiting outside.
just like,
You're like that person who's like watching their vlog, and you know.
Yeah, so I'm as quick as I can zooming for Levi.
Yeah, you reach him. And nobody's around at this hour at this point, anyways.
okay,
Yo.
how are you gonna open the magic wall to let me in?
Without Tialana? I ran back. I grabbed Tialana. I'm like, I need your key. I need to grab Levi.
Wait, you weren't inside the portal?
Apparently not.
Nope.
We're
Okay.
all outside.
Go get the key. Go get Levi. Come back.
She would have had to come with you.
She didn't give me the key.
She can't give you the key.
No, then fine. Whatever. I'll just get the key from her. You act like this has cost me real time in life.
But she does go with you, opens the portal, lets you through, you guys go back.
Excellent. Since it's night, I'll just keep to the shadows so I can travel.
So yeah, you guys are now all together in front of this portal.
Two of
Ari
us
is
invisible.
gone.
Two of us are invisible.
I'm gonna jump through the portal.
Okay.
Ain't no point wasting time.
I mean,
sitting
can we
on
just
the
see you
other-
go through the portal?
Well,
You're invisible.
no, I become as soon as I'm in light, then I'm visible.
Alright.
It's only if you require dark vision to see me am I invisible to you.
Alright, I guess. Look around the other guys. So I guess we just go through.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might as well all die together or live together, I think.
Fair enough.
Because getting back out will definitely be as easy as going in. I just walk through.
It'll be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, no point delaying. I will, Can I see through the portal?
It's just a big old bright white blue light.
All right, then I will leap forward to the portal.
Whew. So, as you guys go through the portal, you come. Yes.
Nah, I was gonna prep a thing, but it's fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys enter through the portal. Welcome to the Feywild.
That took you so long. I've like grown a beard at this point.
So you come to very like a cool breeze, and you see, kind of like think Dark Grotto, but with like LED lights almost. Think like Avatar in a way, where like bioluminescence is kind of like lighting up a bit of the forest here.
Tail penises.
Yes, tail penises.
So, what?
Avatar.
I have not seen that movie.
You know,
so
where they meld with horses?
But there's a lot of bioluminescence within the area.
They have.
When you said Avatar, I just imagined like firebenders everywhere.
Oh.
Shooting
Wrong Avatar.
No, they have this like little noodle antenna that when they touch, they instantly bond with a thing.
Wait, don't they use that to
Yeah.
like, bond with each other and with their animals?
Yeah, see, that's that was the joke he made, was bonding with your with your mount.
I didn't think about that because I didn't make that connection until later on. Like, wait a minute, they have like the hair thing.
It's one of the most intimate things you can do. Eat it with any animal that crosses your path.
That aside, Blue Pocahontas elsewhere.
Yeah.
So you guys start to hear movement from within the bushes.
All right, battle stance.
I'm invisible.
Shield up.
I'll prepare to fight and then say, "Where you guys?"
I just cross my arms and wait.
So as you guys are preparing yourselves, out from the bushes comes through Ari, but in a very tall form. She's no longer her small pixie size. She's a full size, almost as tall as you.
Oh, shit. So,
And she's got big ass dragonfly wings and shit like that. And she's like holding her head, kind of like, "Don't ever ask me to do that again."
are the trees around here like really big?
Mix, yeah.
I think we shrunk, guys.
That is unlikely.
Well, there's two possibilities. Either she grew, hit her growth spurt, or we've shrunk. So I guess we'll just wait until we see what the wildlife is like. If I'm fighting giant rats, then we'll know what's happened.
I think it is more likely that she has acquired her natural size.
I'm gonna
Does
look
this
at,
mean if I summon like a devil, there'll be like a tiny little thing?
Unlikely.
We could get little mini angels.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, obviously this interdimensional thing shrinks people. So, if you jump from one dimension to another, how small could you get?
I think. So.
If we went
She,
Feywild,
so she jumps to
Whatever.
our dimension. She is small. We jump to her dimension. We are small. Maybe it's just in your home dimension you're a normal size, and in other ones you are small.
maybe the further you get away from your home dimension, the smaller you get.
Nobody's small!
I'm literally just looking at myself, and clearly because I only have reference to myself, I'm like, I've just stayed the same size. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
since I travel dimensions.
None of you are small. Just when my kind are in your realm, we are small. But when we are in our realm, we are normal size. But nobody else is changing sizes.
But I mean, we're kind of related, so shouldn't I be like a giant here then?
It's a pixie curse.
Oh, I see.
So why do you guys want to be here anyways? It's not like I'm going to show you a tour or anything.
Is this in common
We're
now?
here
or
to
still
see
in-
the
Yeah, this is common. This
wizard, the
is very
wizard
common.
that killed the
Real.
dragon lord.
So there was this guy. He's a bald guy with the dragon school, the place we were just at, and he's doing a bunch of murders, he's trying to explore Fey blood magic. Apparently, he's coming here to capture Fey blood or essence to try to channel it. So we're trying to find him. Maybe murder him. At least question him.
Okay, I stopped caring after the first bit.
Same thing.
We are traveling the realms looking for a bald man.
Yeah, to murder. More questions.
Very accurate.
Well, you might want to try the Shadow Realm part of this Fey world.
Oh, let's send each other to the shower realm.
If you're looking for anything that may be on the bad side of things, you might want to try over there.
Did anyone bring their Millennium Puzzle? Just in case. We need to call upon the Pharaoh here.
Typically, this side of the Feywild is protected by different guardians.
I see.
Are we in trouble here?
You guys are fine. You came through with me.
Okay, let's go to where it's unsafe, I suppose.
So,
Charge headfirst into danger, eh?
we don't think the guy who came here came with one of you. What if he came? Would there be signs of like disturbance if someone came in uninvited?
Most likely, no. The woods and forests constantly heal themselves. Everything's changing every day.
Well, I guess we won't find anything here. I might as well start exploring.
Go to the Shadow Realm.
Well, yeah, the Shadow Realm. Or if we can find one of these guardians, they might know something. It's up to you guys. I think either one goes for me. Shadow Realm, guardians.
Yep. Given the source of information, I think we should probably check out the Shadow Realm place.
As you guys are making this decision, Mandolin, you notice a bright purple light just kind of like appearing around everybody's feet.
Oh, God. Oh, no. What did we step in?
Including invisible me?
Everybody.
Oh, you see me like slightly off to the side. Oh.
I'm saying like I stepped in poo, so now you all notice it as well.
Is it like an aura, or is it like a growth?
So
I'll try hopping to a new location.
Mandolin, as you look up, you see Ari holding her hand out, and she says, "I'm done with you guys." And you guys get shooted off into this little purple portal.
What?
Was she wearing a little train conductor hat when she did this? Was she doing like an arm pup motion as if she was activating some sort of portal?
After all we've done for her, she is just so rude.
The last thing you see is her with a handful of good berries.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, wait.
As I fly through the portal, I cast good berries again and leave them behind where we once were.
Now, but here's the real
I
question.
regret nothing!
Yeah.
If you really want to know if sizes are affected, what size are the good berries?
They're small.
Okay, see, that
They're
proves my
normal
point. If the good berries were giant, then we have
But
concerns.
good berries came from the other dimension as well.
I know.
Therefore, they would get smaller as we got smaller.
No, but she was holding them, so they should have
But
got
she was
massive
from
with her.
this dimension.
I know, but if they were...
So therefore, she's closer to her dimension. She'd get bigger.
Yeah, but if she was holding the good berries should have got bigger with her.
No, because they're from our dimension. I'm just saying, I'm seeing no solid evidence that my theory is not correct.
You guys go through this portal.
And the portal takes us to the Shadow Realm and everything's fine.
Precisely.
Wouldn't you be smaller here now?
Begging, but I'm glad it was correct.
Yeah, so the portal leads to a very dark forest.
Spoke about here.
Basically, all you guys see is kind of like dead trees and dried up grass, and like it's not a very pleasant feeling in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the good news, as I like brush myself off, the good news is I think she's just a Cinderella or whatever. The bad news is we're now in danger.
So, looking around, do I hear anything? Do I see anything besides the dead trees?
I want everybody to make me a perception.
I was gonna say because I'm definitely gonna be using my senses.
That's a crazy.
Oh my god, an 11? Like what? Why?
13. 16 total.
Ooh, 27, sure.
Oh boy!
I only got a 15.
Mine was wasn't bad, but it's not that. So, 18.
So correction, 14. I got a 14.
Okay,
13?
13? Okay. So, I'm on the wrong one.
I just become.
How does passive perception work?
18. Sorry.
You're not actively looking. It's just kind of like out of the corner of your eye.
Oh, okay.
You three, you guys see a flicker of something. There's a flicker of white light. That's it. That's all you see. You and the lovely Mandolin see a quick tail of a cat. Like an actual cat, not like a you cat.
I find that offensive.
A real cat, not one of these fake cats.
Everybody be armed. There's cats.
Does I see a color associated with that cat?
It's gonna be a musical.
You don't, but she would.
I'm just saying I saw. So basically, I saw the ass of a cat, a
Yeah.
tail looking.
Is it a white
Starfish,
or a
yeah.
black cat?
So, what you saw was kind of like a white striped, basically back end of a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm pretty sure the twins are here and they've been turned into cats, and this is either the shadow or the light twin, and we should save them. Chase that cat!
What cat?
Where'd it go relative to us?
I run off after the cat.
Oh shit.
Everybody, please make me a survival.
Alright, I'm gonna run after him.
Oh my god!
Shit.
18.
18.
We're rolling pretty good.
It's alright. 24.
24.
21.
Druids.
What check was that?
My survival's like a +8.
Survival.
Proficient +5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am just a 14.
14. Okay. So you two managed to kind of keep to one single direction. What's both of your passive perceptions?
16.
15.
50? Okay. So as you guys are walking through, you guys get a sense of being watched. The other three of you guys managed to just kind of blissfully go through this forest, and what you start to notice are flickers of fireflies. And they all seem to kind of be going in one direction.
With the 18?
Yeah.
Should we follow them?
So are they where my friends are going or where the fireflies are going?
Both.
They're both in the same
They're
direction?
both in the same direction, yeah.
Well, I'll be following my friends more than the fireflies, but I'll be keeping tabs on the
I'll be-
firefly.
Chasing after Mandolin. That's about it.
I'm giving myself guidance.
I didn't full on sprint ahead. I just went towards where I saw the cat. So you could pretty easily catch up to me.
Oh yeah, I'm just, you saw it, I didn't see the thing, so I'm just gonna be following you.
Okay, so if I do notice everyone's still following, I'll just, if I see the cat at all, I'll follow that, but otherwise I'll just follow this path of fireflies.
With the sensation of being watched, I actually will get out my bow, ready an arrow, and I will also cast guidance on myself.
Yeah.
Does everybody have
Yes,
guidance?
I'm kind of
You?
panting,
Yeah.
you talk to the animals
I'm just
in the
good.
trees. I can't do that shit.
I'm good at a very few things, and that's it. Should have been a bard.
Then you're also mediocre at all things.
Well, I'm big, yeah, I won't go into it. It's fine.
I'll see you, Blaze, if you're able to. But
Oh, sorry, you want me to talk to something?
I just said I can't talk to trees or animals really, so if you want to, if you can, that'd be awesome.
Sure. Is there anything in particular you want me to talk to? Everything around here looks pretty dead.
Okay, then I'll just keep following the fireflies.
How did you call upon that fairy? Can you still call upon her now?
Only once a day.
Oh.
And only in the material realm. I don't know if it'll work in the Fae at all, so.
That imagine be so annoying for her if it also worked here because she's like, I'm home, I can spend time with the pet. Boom, boom.
It's like being on call versus not on call. It's like, bitch, you're not allowed to call me here. Like, these are my off times. How dare you?
So you guys are trekking through, following the fireflies, and you come into a big opening. The fireflies kind of disperse in this opening, and in the center of this opening, you find the white striped cat.
How big is it?
He's Frodo size.
Oh, it's a little kitty.
It's
Chonk.
It's a little chonky kitty. Okay. He's not fat. He's just fluffy.
He's chonky.
It's like a cloud. So fluffy.
This cat sits on the ground and he stares at you, and you can kind of see this weird, visible smile come across this cat's face.
Sure.
I'll say, hi, Shadow Cat. This is my friend. He can talk to you if you can't already understand me.
I'm looking at this
Alice,
cat. You say it's a
concerned.
white cat with black stripes.
White cat with like grayish stripes.
Grayish. Here, I can take those snacks off your head if you want.
All right. I don't want to take the time for a ritual, so I'll use a slot. I'll use the first level. I'll do speak with animals. It lasts for less than 10 minutes. All right.
I'll slap a guidance on you.
Am I caught up with them at this point? Or am I
Yeah,
still
everybody's
trapped?
caught up and kind of like you guys enter this sort of clearing area
Okay.
that's lit up by all these like fireflies.
All right. I'll say greetings, young cat. I'm looking around. Like,
What do we have here? Travelers who come with no fear. Have you traveled far? May I be your shining star? For I am the Cheshire Cat who sits on this tree. Seeing you here just fills me with glee. And he jumps up into a nearby tree. And he kind of turns around. He just stretches out and does like the toe bean thing.
Oh,
He just spreads out his paws and just kind of gently kind of like lays down. Left or right, up or down. Come on, darling, don't give me that frown. I'll tell you where you need to go, or the force will consume you, you know. Play my game and you'll be fine. Put your trust in this old feline.
Is that uncommon?
He does say it in common.
Okay. That or world.
All right, guys. I don't think this is a regular cat.
No. Although for
Can I use insight on it to see what kind
I
of
will,
mood it's in?
True.
There's a scowl on my face. I clearly
Oh.
hate the way that he
18,
speaks.
19, 20, 26.
It brings my rage to its peaks.
It looks kind of comfy.
If he speaks anymore, there's gonna
Sorry,
be an
what did you
arrow.
26.
26. He seems to be in a very good mood.
playful.
Like
Okay.
very like, I want to toy with my new toys and play around with them.
I'm technically a toy, so.
I will walk forward.
A boy
I'll
toy.
say to it.
Is this a female cat?
Very well.
It is a male cat. Frodo. No.
It's a male cat. Wrong
Very
kind of
well,
bow
Mr.
tie.
Cat.
Might still want
I need a
to.
bow tie then.
We are looking for
I
strangers,
rip off my
intruders.
chest plate.
Do you know who we look for?
Play my game.
What is
All
your
right. What are our guarantees?
Your life.
Okay, and if we win,
Well, he has 9.
8?
If you win, you live. If you lose,
it's not much of a game, I must admit. What's the point of us playing if that's all we get from it?
solve my riddle.
Oh God.
You do like riddles.
I want. So if we win, we live. But if I don't play, I'm already alive. What do I gain from that?
If you don't play, we'll find out.
Well, that sounds like that's sounding like more of the game.
I think he hinted that the forest is gonna eat us if he doesn't save us.
See if you can get some good berries out of winning.
All right, very well. I'll try your game. But what are the rules?
2 guesses.
2 guesses. All right. Very well, I guess. How many riddles is it?
2 guesses, 3 riddles. We're fucked.
The real riddle is trying to figure out how to get more guesses. Or what's the one answer to all 3 riddles?
There are 5.
5. Alright, I will allow you to go first.
That's not how we play this game.
Oh, are you
Well,
that kind of cat?
It's only
my
fun.
game or no game at all?
It's no
Where's the
fun
in that?
if only one of us is challenged. A riddle for a riddle.
My brain doesn't like this. The DM does not like this.
So much fun is that. Riddles and riddles.
So as you're talking back and forth, you do hear Mandolin rustling in the bushes behind you guys.
Okay.
Right. So your first riddle.
Wait, why am I rustling in the bushes? What I do?
No, you hear rustling in the bushes.
Oh, I think it's Mandolin rustling.
I look at it.
You don't see anything.
Riddle me this. How much you want to bet this arrow won't miss?
I will be asking the riddles, and I alone.
Very well. If you're so afraid, then continue.
I feel small.
I'm doing the hand in my mouth, like trying not to laugh as the cat is like biting into my knuckle, like
I feel like I would be laughing if I wasn't just so annoyed by this character. Like, my character is annoyed by this character.
Guys, there's something in the bushes behind us. I can't see it anymore.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I will turn my attention and aim an arrow towards any moving bush.
Alright.
Because that has me excited.
The average man spends me, and a wise man invests me, yet all men succumb to me. What am I?
Oh, I know this one. Can
Oh.
I answer it?
I'll take the first guess if you guys don't mind. Is this time?
Correct.
That was also my guess.
It was an okay riddle. Hopefully they improve from here.
Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet how you miss me when I have flown. What am I?
One more time.
Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet how you miss me when I have flown. What am I?
I mean, I would go for time with this one.
See, like I'm like I feel like it's the same thing. You guys find what's saying?
Yeah. I'll just. It sounds like time yet again.
Correct. What is something that is priceless but like to flee?
It's like a crisp sound. Like to flee. Was that the whole thing?
That was the flee. Yeah.
Well, sorry. One more time.
Oh. What is something that is priceless but like to flee?
Yeah, I feel like it's
It's time yet again.
Correct. What will eventually kill even the most invincible men?
I see a theme here. This is yet again time.
I am always around, but never seen. I am often avoided, but you can't outrun me. For I will come when you are old and gray,
Is it?
or maybe even the very next day. I will come with a cold embrace and give you rest with a chilled kiss on your face. I come in many forms of emotional state, whether it's irony, laughter, or hate. I am everyone's final fate.
Well,
Is it death?
This is death. This is the grave.
You're out of time, but boy was that sublime. As much as I wish to stay and play, it is time for you to begin
Oh.
your decay.
I challenge you to my game.
He poofs out existence.
Coward! I shout into the trees. You coward! Run and hide!
As he was saying that, like thing, like as soon as he poofs, I'm going like dagger, short sword immediately.
Yeah, so I need everybody to roll for initiative. And
I
take.
voted cat as a guess, but the first 3 sentences were so perfectly Levi. Can you say the first 3 parts of that again?
Hold on. I need everybody to take 7 necrotic damage.
Why?
Sorry, which part do you want me to repeat?
The first, 3 parts of that question.
Of that one? I'm always around but never seen. I'm often avoided, but you can't outrun me. For I will come when you're old and gray, or maybe even the very next day.
It does sound like me when I'm invisible. I like it.
Oh, do I still have the initiative?
24.
advantage?
My
Yes.
initiative, right?
Yeah, because you have that until I cast it.
Oh, 22.
High
Wait,
initiative.
so out of game, Miranda, did he get it right and it just didn't matter? Or did
Yep.
he get it wrong? Okay, cool.
One thing I forgot to open was D&D Beyond.
Does anyone else need another drink at all?
I would love another drink.
Oh, damn you.
Would you like the spicy cherry or the spicy cherry?
Oh, the spicy cherry sounds like a nice mix-up.
Oh, okay, there you
I appreciate it.
go. Does anyone else like the spicy cherry? That's all that remains. Or orange
How
juice
was the
or
spicy cherry?
It wasn't. It was just
Probably
like a less
spicy
sweet cherry.
So it tastes
doesn't-
like a cherry, but then it's spicy out of nowhere.
It's just no.
It's
It's
confused.
yeah. That's what I was hoping for, but it was just like less sweet.
I'm good. I'm just happy.
It's not as smooth of a cherry as like cherry Coke is very like smooth compared to regular Coke.
I don't even really care for cherry Coke.
Yeah. I'm blaming. It ain't no vanilla Coke, that's for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
now it's
So
I know. It
Just
drives me
one
nuts.
second. D&D, or actually, the internet's being slow. So I cannot load D&D Beyond right now. This is frustrating. Oh, yeah. Google just crashed. Thanks, Google. I will just do it this way. And my rolls just won't be a thing.
Did you want
I
to do
feel like that also might have been the answer to her riddle.
Levi?
No, it was death. Yeah.
What?
It was death.
Oh no, sorry, I meant, I've in character and out of character been thinking about, Ari's riddle, like, since we got here, trying to figure out the actual answer without Googling it.
Oh.
And my guesses so far were essentially like, yeah, time was one of them, then space, and then I don't know.
You said 7 necrotic?
7
I think time was actually my first guess for Ari's.
I was actually going to make a comment that time is the answer to a lot of riddles, and then Miranda broke out 4 time riddles.
We should have been quicker on that, but you didn't get in time.
It didn't matter. Blaze guessed them alright. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've been cheated. This cowardly cat.
It is. This cat is a coward.
He's a liar and a coward.
What did you roll?
15.
15? Shoal?
24.
Damn, son. I am 22.
22? Mandolin?
11.
Shadow?
9.
Oh, it's me confusing as hell when you get back to the boat.
It's Shadow Hunter. Or
No one
most,
says last name.
most call him Quartermaster.
We should call him Hunter from now on. Oh look, it's the guy Shoal beat up.
Hey yo.
Yeah. As long as you beat up this robot, you don't get your name back.